Some people tap their feet, some people snap their fingers, and some people just sway back and forth. I just sort of do them all together, I guess.
And now here is Elvis Presley.
I got news for you, baby.
So excited, I can't wait.
I think Presley was a star.
Well, heard the news.
Oh, he's such a sexy person. He will always be the king no matter what.
Hello, dear viewers. I always use the last Friday of the current month as the moment when I upload the videos. That's the reason why this video is a bit early, because September doesn't start until 6 days from now. In March, I started monetizing my channel, and this month I received my first $100 from YouTube. Yeah! Now, the pay is relatively low given the amount of work. However, I am very happy with the money and I will spend it on making the videos even better. This video is a bit short, but it is the quality that counts this month, as I have some very exciting news items to report. My name is Emil Meyer. You are an Elvis fan and you are now watching the Elvis Presley News Report of September 2023. We start with a news item related to the documentary Reinventing Elvis. The film was shown in 800 cinemas around the world on July 30th and now it is out on Paramount+.
To this filmmaker, the story is the star, and few stories are more dramatic than the 1968 comeback of Elvis Presley, because he was performing in front of an audience for the first time in 9 years.
You find people that were there, that were witnesses to what was going on, and you talk to them.
It's a great American, authentic, original, finding himself again.
I wanted people that were in the audience that actually saw Elvis. What did you see in the room that day when they were shooting? How did you feel about it?
The result is both a portrait of the man behind the myth and a mirror held up to a society in turmoil.
What was going on specifically in 1968 that made that the most watched TV show of the year?
Context is key here, and all was answering the question, why should we care as much as he does?
Not just presenting facts, but more taking a deep dive into what made that person tick and how did it impact their lives.
On August 4, 2023, a Superior Court judge officially named Riley Keough as the sole trustee of Graceland. Priscilla Presley will act as a special advisor to the trust and receive a monthly payment for her role. This is what Riley said about the subject in a recent interview in the Vanity Fair magazine.
Priscilla's future gravesite had reportedly been a point of contention in the legal negotiations, with TMZ reporting in May that she had requested to be buried next to her late ex-husband. Now legal docs state that Riley will, to the extent of her authority, allow Priscilla to be buried in the garden, noting that Priscilla's burial location will be at the location closest to Elvis Presley without moving any existing gravesite. And Riley, she says she doesn't understand what all the drama in the press was about. I don't know why she wouldn't be buried at Graceland. If she wants to be, of course. Sharing Graceland with the world was her idea from the start.
Last year, Australia hosted the exhibition Direct from Graceland. Now this exhibition will open in London, UK at the Arches London Bridge in October 2023. The exhibition site of 1,000 square meters will house over 400 artifacts. This will include his military uniforms, American football uniform, trike motorcycle and his Ferrari Dino GT4. Other items that Graceland provides are the red car that is featured in Blue Hawaii, his gold-plated telephone from Elvis's upstairs bedroom, the keys to Graceland and his gold microphone he used on stage in Las Vegas are also on display. But the most recognizable items traveling from Memphis to London are a fantastic array of his famous jumpsuits. The gold lame suit plus one of the two jumpsuits with the cape he used for his Aloha show. There is also a white glove experience on offer, which includes the chance to handle some of Elvis's personal items. Managing partner of Graceland, Joel Weinschenker, revealed the following information. Graceland will display a much larger and more substantial permanent exhibition about Lisa Marie in February 2024. The making of the Elvis movie exhibition will be extended from September 23 to early 2024. Within 5 to 10 years, Graceland will build a hangar for the Elvis airplanes. It will be a venue which will also serve as an event space. In 2020, the year of the pandemic shutdown, about 190,000 people paid a visit to the mansion. This year, the attendance to Graceland will likely be close to the high pre-COVID numbers of 400 to 500,000 visitors. Priscilla Presley and Riley Keough took a break from public Elvis-related appearances and therefore did not attend any events during Elvis Week 2023. Riley Keough will be involved in any number of Elvis media projects in the future, like movies and events, but she will not be doing a lot of public speaking. The estate is not involved in the Priscilla movie in any way and did not allow any of Elvis's music to be used in the movie. And finally, there are 2 major Elvis media projects on the way. This year a network Christmas special and, in about 2.5 years away from now, another Elvis movie. In the Elvis Presley news report of August 2018, I already revealed that during the recordings of the Where No One Stands Alone album, Lisa Marie recorded 2 duets with her father. The sound engineer who told this information unfortunately could not remember the title of this second duet. Now, 5 years later, a recording of Lisa and Elvis singing You'll Never Walk Alone pops up during a Graceland tribute to Lisa Marie on August 15. The question in this remains, will it ever be released officially? Let me ask that question to the famous Elvis know-it-all person for the answer to that question. There he is again. Hi there.
Do you know who I am? Have you any idea who I am?
Well, you must be the Elvis professor, and do you want to know who I am?
Baby, I don't care.
Sorry, but what did you say?
Baby, I don't care.
Okay, fine. In that case, I want to keep this short. But do you know if the You'll Never Walk Alone duet will ever get released officially in the future?
I'll never know.
And you call yourself an Elvis professor? Man, I know more about Elvis than you do. On August 16, 2023, it was 46 years ago when Elvis Presley died. Physically, he is not here on Earth anymore, but he remains to live in the hearts of his fans. He will always be the king, no matter what. Out at the end of August is the FTD release of August Season in Vegas 1974. Released as a 3-CD 5-inch digipack, this set features 3 shows that were recorded at the Hilton Hotel in 1974. August 27 Evening Show, August 29 Midnight Show and August 30 Evening Show. The performance on August 27 was his first show after cancelling 2 shows on August 26 due to sickness. The Priscilla movie will have its world premiere and compete in Italy at the Venice Film Festival 2023. The festival starts on August 30th. The first time the film will be shown in the USA is at the New York Film Festival, which starts exactly 1 month later. Out on November 28, 2023 by St. Martin's Press is the book Elvis and the Colonel by Greg MacDonald and Marshall Terrell. What this book sets apart from the other Colonel books is the fact that the story is told by an insider, because Greg MacDonald worked on the Parker for years. In the hometown of Colonel Tom Parker in the Netherlands, a replica of Graceland is for sale. In the short time of its existence, the house has already built up an infamous history. The asking price is €2.5 million. A custom-made leather and mink coat worn by Elvis Presley in 1977 went under the hammer. It was being sold at Henry Aldrich and Son auctions in Wiltshire in the United Kingdom on August 5th. Elvis gave the coat to Mike Alden, the brother of Ginger Alden. Later he donated the coat for a nationwide raffle. A teacher with the name of Mary Hill won Elvis's mink coat. In August of 2015 the coat was sold for $27,500 at the auction at Graceland. Somebody made a very big profit because now the coat was purchased by a collector from the USA for $165,000. Hello everybody, it's trivia time. And in last month's trivia I showed you 4 song titles. And the question was, which song title does not belong on this list and why? Well, the solution had to be found in the songwriter, because All Shook Up, Don't Be Cruel and Paralyzed were all written by Otis Blackwell. So the correct answer had to be I Beg of You. This month I return to a previously used trivia concept. I am going to play you a part of an Elvis song backwards, and it is up to you to guess what song it is. To make it a bit more difficult, I am not letting you hear Elvis's singing voice, but instead of that, part of the guitar solo. Place your answer in the comments below, and please come back next month when I reveal the answer. Good luck everybody! This next news item may come a bit early in the year, but I can tell you already that Sony Legacy Records is releasing 2 vinyl records on October 6, 2023. These are the reissues of Elvis' Christmas album from 1957 and his 1971 album Elvis Sings the Wonderful World of Christmas. Elvis' Christmas album still remains the best-selling Christmas album of all time. 20 million copies have been sold worldwide if you add up all the reissues to date. What an achievement! Now you can call me an old man because I know absolutely nothing about this next Elvis news item. This is news for the youngsters that are watching. Because The Sandbox has released a series of Elvis Presley avatars designed to celebrate Elvis's long-standing legacy in Metaverse. Only 3,000 avatars have become available for sale and it will cost you about $41 to buy one. Last year The Sandbox also confirmed plans for an official Elvis Presley Metaverse space. Man, I'm getting too old for this! You will undoubtedly know that I thoroughly dislike Elvis impersonators. That is why I give as little exposure to them as possible. However, for the next video I will make an exception once, because everyone with children will recognize the feeling of these parents. This clip once again shows the inexplainable magic of Elvis's music, and this story did not leave me unmoved.
Graceland. It is not.
This is my room.
But Liz Gruber's room
Right.
might just take you there.
That's the Elvis statue.
Every bit of wall, every bit of shelf,
68.
every bit of Liz.
Stamp.
Almost as devoted to the king
It is velocardiofacial syndrome.
as her parents are to Liz.
She's had a total of 23 surgeries.
All those challenges. So, how did this come about?
My name is L-I-S.
Liz became one with Elvis. At age 10, watching a DVD, the Elvis-infused Disney film, Lilo and Stitch.
And I had a cassette tape, so pop it in her player. Boom, after that, all she listened to was Elvis.
Life isn't always easy for someone born with differences. But time spent daily with Elvis helps.
Well, it's a comfort factor
Yeah,
that she's
it's a
always had.
It's a
She
sensory
rocks
comfort.
just to soothe herself.
Liz is blessed with parents who do anything
Yeah.
to bring their daughter joy.
Yeah.
Anything.
Got a hug for me? I got a hug for you. Good to see you.
Stage set.
We're here to see Elvis.
Here to see Elvis.
All right.
Because Elvis is here to see Liz.
I said see right.
The annual backyard concert started 3 summers ago
Well, I'm evil.
when Liz's dad extended an invite to Elvis impersonator Anthony Shore. And what did Liz think? Let's just say when the king's in your backyard, you make sure your throne's in the front row.
Because she's in her zone. She's enjoying it.
Friends, relatives, and neighbors
I'm her bus driver.
here for the music
Easy to get a clap.
and Liz.
Knock and the door shall be open.
That's the most smiles I've seen on her all week. It looks so good to see the smiles. Yeah.
When you have a child with special needs, you do your best to meet them where they are.
Here we go again.
So, not Graceland,
Because I love you too much, baby.
just a backyard. Graced.
This will be a Haskell for Liz.
Boyd Hooper, Carol 11 News, St. Cloud.
Take a bow, Liz.
That's all for this month. Hope to see you next time. Until then, have a happy Elvis Presley Day.